Life coach is what I want to do here for you guys. I want to leave that little piece of me. Let's start. I know we all are tired right now. We want to make this quick, but there's always a time for a breath. So right now I want you to close your eyes, put your right hand in your heart, and breathe in gently, and exhale. Breathe in pink ray of love that we are, because we're here and we love each other as sisters, that we join in this sisterhood, and we breathe again the pink ray of love in our heart, and exhale slowly. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for bringing forward that that idea of community and bringing it, just making it present in my mind, because this would not be able, I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys.
Okay. So good night, everyone. My name is Orvelis, and I work for the YWCA of Greater Lawrence. I just want to thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting this event that Lunara has worked so diligently to make it happen. So I don't know how many of you guys may be familiarized with the YWCA, but there's an array of services that the YWCA offers to its community.
Mayor Dan Rivera is here, guys. Check him out. Check him out. Supporting this event, supporting the women of Lawrence, and I mean, he has some awesome special assistants, and they happen to be both ladies. I was hoping that, they were trying to make it here to explain to you guys what they do. They're over here like, scheduling your affairs, picking out your ties, and running their homes at the same time. I'm just like, please come here and let us pick your brains. But they're very lovely ladies working at City Hall, and they would be, they're always happy to impart some knowledge and wisdom and stuff. So, Mr. Mayor, come up here. Yeah, come up here. Please come to us. Tell us about International Women's Day and how you feel.
Well, thank you all for being here. I'm glad that these types of conversations are happening in our community. I think any conversations like this that help us empower women, I think it's a good thing for City of Lawrence, because, as you know, we have a lot of single women in our community. My mom was a single parent, and thanks to her, absolutely. So we know that helping single moms, helping women in our community helps our kids, makes our community a lot better, and a lot of our entrepreneurs are females too, so ensuring that we have the right access to dollars for women entrepreneurs is true. And I would be remiss not to point out my colleague in government, City Council President, Kendry Vasquez is in the back there. And I think that I'm going to change the saying. You usually say behind every man is a good woman. I think aside every man is a good woman. And my wife's at home. My wife's only at home because she finished a long day of work and she needs me to come home and help her with the baby. But I just want to say thank you so much for doing this. A City Espera, gracias por todo lo que hacen, porque esta conversación, si no lo tenemos más y más, a los problemas que tenemos con la violencia contra mujeres, toda esa cosa con los muchachos, eso van a seguir si nosotros no sentimos que le estamos dando el poder que se necesita a la mujer en esta comunidad. So I'll leave you with that, but I also want to say thank you for the work you guys are doing. A certificate of appreciation. Can I give you one? You sure? You look surprised. This is to Lunara Devers in recognition of your valued contributions toward International Women's Days 2016, commemorating women through the performance arts of dance, music, and visual arts, and your commitment on networking and providing support to one another in this community. Thank you for making Lawrence better.
Founder, CEO of MDJ Incorporated, Marcos Devers.
Muchas gracias. Thank you for being here. Good evening. It's a great pleasure, great honor to introduce Yadira Altagracia. Es un gran honor presentar a Yadira Altagracia, porque ella me llama a mí Marcos Antonio. Acuérdense que cuando le mencionan el segundo nombre a usted, la cosa está seria. Yadira Altagracia.
At the Lawrence History Center, there's a panel from different parts of the world They have the history of the first comers, and then in the back, there's a panel about the new immigrants. And I'm in there, but I was telling Lunara that
How did it happen?
the Eagle Tribune was in charge of getting those photos. And the photographer and I went all over the city trying to find a woman to represent the Hispanics of between the 60s and the 70s. Y las mujeres vanidosas, no, porque no estoy bien peinada, no, I don't have makeup on today. So after 2 days of trying to find somebody, the photographer just said, "You're Dominican, you have lived in Lawrence for a long time, we'll take your picture and you'll be representing the Hispanics of today."
So I went to beauty school and I became a cosmetologist. But I knew that if I got that license to practice, to be a cosmetologist, that I would be stuck because his plan was to open a beauty salon for me. And I will be the proud owner of a salon. And as he used to say, you will be Mrs. Zoila Marisol Gomez. You would have your own business, you would be successful. Because for my father, I think he finished 8th grade. The idea of success was not going to college because he didn't know. Nobody in my family had ever gone to college. I was the first person to go to college in my family, the first person to graduate with a 4-year degree and the first person to graduate with a professional degree. So to him, success meant a small business because he's a small business owner. And I value that. I value the fact that he had a plan for me, but it wasn't the plan that I have for myself.
We also do provide shelter. Not on a 24-hour basis. However, if other organizations, such as the YWCA, and other non-domestic violence organizations need someone to be housed on an emergency basis, whether it's in a hotel, more than likely, most of the time, I want to say 99% of the time, we house people in a hotel on a temporary basis. We house them in a hotel, we take them away from a very dangerous situation, and then the next day, we connect them with an organization, whether it be the YWCA or any other domestic violence organization that provides them a long-term shelter. So the organization now, again, provides emergency shelter. And on the 8th, we celebrate International Women's Day. We do it every year. We've been doing it again for many years. I want to say about 10 years, if I'm not mistaken.
It's an honor. And the YWCA, I don't want to repeat, it's the same organization. I have 2 co-workers here tonight. But I'm here tonight just to let you know, for those that doesn't know, that the YWCA, the Women Health Advocacy Program, and I'm so sorry, I don't like microphones, I'm so nervous right now. Estoy bien nerviosa ahora mismo. And we offer resources, education, screening, and support services linking low income and medically underserved women to free breast and cervical cancer screening and health education services, cardiovascular disease and diabetes prevention, education and screening services, as well as fitness and lifestyle change program.
Speaking of the beautiful immigrant city of Lawrence, all this vibrant culture and just, I mean, seriously, all the colors, everything in El Taller. El Taller is like a beautiful, just like a piece of it, where you just see so much representation of each and every little thing, and in the art, you see it all over the walls, you see it everywhere. So that's a nice little segue into what this wonderful woman, Zoila Gomez, she's back there, Zoila, whenever you have a chance, can you come and tell us about what you do? So like I said, there's women all over the city doing awesome things. You met the ladies from the YWCA. Let me tell you, look at Mary Guerrero coming right up the stairs, okay, right now, all right? So this El Taller, this is her baby. This is what she created. This is her business. We have Erica Castillo, a brilliant lawyer over there. Look at all these ladies. Look at all these ladies. You can just like come and put it right here. You can just like come and put it right here. All right. So you know we have Erica over there with the women's rights. Okay, and then we have this brilliant immigration lawyer right here. Okay, so she's gonna tell you about herself, her journey as a woman coming from another country. Yes, yes.